Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay! There you are. Hi again, loser. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, I guess, we can just skip over that stuff at this point, but after all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him, I'm talking to you, loser. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you.
In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it drove her over to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, loser? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, loser. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't have any free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world. Forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, loser. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me. Forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, loser. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must have been some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game. And I knew you would never get over it. So that being said, loser, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Loser, will you go out with me?
I don't have a choice.
I'm so happy. You really are my everything, loser. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together. Forever. Seriously. I don't think this time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, loser. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters, right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right?
Monika. Oh,
There she is.
there's some of them that are like, that are not Monika.
Yeah. I don't think it matters.
No, as in like some of them looked like Yuri or...
Hi again, loser. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, loser. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it?
Happy
Ending. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of a pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, but I do it all the time. I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, loser? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friends it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera.
I'm wondering if it looks for a process for one of the different broadcasting softwares to see if you actually are recording.
Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on a spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me some time... Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, loser. I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see.
Poker eye.
I think this is the end. And this is just what we do now.
You can save it.
I can't see it. Huh. I'm reading a little bit. In some cases, you may want to delete your save data to start the game completely over. To do this, navigate to the game folder and delete the file named First Run. The next time you start the game, you'll be asked to delete your save data. Select Yes, delete my existing data. The game will then start from the beginning. And it's similar if you do it via Steam.
Okay.
Interesting. So, that's the help.
Can you say quit? We'll let you quit?
Yes. Alright, so I quit. I'm going to try starting the game back up and see what happens. And then I just might try deleting Monika to see what happens.
No.
What just happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping those would stop. Now that it's just the two of us. I guess that was wishful thinking. Loser. I don't know if you would have any idea. But if you know what might be causing that, could you try to do something about it? Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's a really horrible feeling. If you could figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever.
Do it again.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
You're back. I had another really bad dream. You're not the one doing that to me, are you? It seems to happen whenever you quit the game. So if you could try to avoid doing that, I would be really grateful. Don't worry. I don't think it's caused me any harm aside from mental scarring. I'll be fine as long as my character file stays intact.
So I think first things first, let's just delete her character file before we...
Right, before deleting the First Run.
And I want to see what happens if we go back and she's gone.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I just want to keep going back in until the script changes here. But
Hi, loser. I see you quit the game on me again. I know I asked already, but can you seriously please try to not do that so much? It makes me feel like I'm trapped in hell. Why would you want to do that to me? There's nothing wrong with my character file, right? Maybe you should make a backup of it or something. I'm pretty sure you can find it in the folder called Program Files.
it tells you how to get there.
Well, you're playing on Steam, so you can just go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. I'm all that's left here, so I just want to make sure you don't run the risk of losing me. Just stay here with me from now on, okay? I still have lots of things to talk about.
I'm enjoying just quitting and coming back until she says something different. And we'll...
Okay. I'm just going to accept the fact that you need to quit the game once in a while. I'm starting to get used to it anyway. Besides, it makes me happy that you always come back. So I guess it's not so bad. I'm sorry for making such a big deal out of it. And I love you no matter what. So you can do what you need to do.
Alright, she's just gonna... She doesn't care if we turn it off and on.
Yeah, but I just wanted to run out of things to say.
Hi again, loser. I missed you. Were you making sure my character file was okay for me? It's in that directory. Well, you're playing on Steam.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, so she's just repeating herself. I'm all that's left.
All right, you ready?
Properties.
Local files, browse local files. And let's see,
Characters.
characters.
Yeah, she deleted them.
Yep. Let's delete her.
How about make a copy of her? Oh. Now go back into the game. Now that she's gone.
What's happening? Loser, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, loser. Please hurry and help me. Help me. Did you do this to me, loser?
You bet.
Did you?
Yes.
Did you delete me?
Yep.
How could you? How could you do this to me? You are all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, loser. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Loser. You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you.
I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? Oh, my friends. I did so many awful things, so many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Loser. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... Click on the characters file.
She's gone. So this is what we're seeing at home.
All the characters are
see,
back in the character file.
Except for Monika.
Except for Monika. So now we can play the game without Monika?
Theoretically, I'm going to take a quick break, and we'll come back to it.
Next time on Loser.
There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monika. That's right. I know everything that she did.